Well, that was pretty. You know, we continue to slide instead of grow, and that's why I've been talking about leadership and focus and energy. And we've had none since we got back from New York, and you know, we haven't handled success real good. And unless that changes, we'll continue in the world that we're in right now rather than the world that we were in December and the early part of the month. This league is too good, and it's a shame you deal with November and December and you try to learn lessons so you don't have to get into all this these selfish games that we're playing right now within our team in league play, because it's the teams you play against are too good, and you got no chance to win if you got to do that. And we haven't handled winning the right way since we've been. I've tried to stay positive. We've been no good since we got back from New York. No good in practice, attention to detail, our enthusiasm, our energy. Everything that we worked to create leading into that game in New York stayed up in Brooklyn. Didn't come back home with us. And I've tried to stay positive. Let me ask you. Here's something, Dave. Before I answer your question, you know, we're back in school, so now guys have to go to class. Sure. We haven't shot the ball worth a you know what since league play started. Not one time have we shot it well since league play started. You think guys would find time to come in the gym and shoot balls? They did in November and December. Well, they're not doing that. And unfortunately, we have these things called rules that don't allow us to force them to do stuff past a certain time period. That's what I mean by us not handling success real good. All of a sudden, we're too good, so we don't need to come in here and work on our games. Right now, we're a bunch of guys driving their own car in different lanes. And unless we decide to get back in that van we were driving, where we're all in that van together, in the same lane, we're not going to be able to overcome these teams in the league play. They're too good.
Can you just describe sort of what was going on in your thought process while you're watching sort of the game unfold and perhaps get out of hand before you guys made the run back in it?
I was thinking about your question in October about me being worried about my job security. That's what I was thinking about on the sideline. I was worried about my job security because I knew you'd ask me about that again.
Not what I was asking, though.
You asked me what I was thinking. Isn't that what you asked?
Is that really what you're thinking? Or?
I was worried about my job security. I knew you'd ask me that. Now, contrary to public opinion, I called a lot of plays today. We didn't run any of them. See, you know, plays don't work unless guys are on the same page, unless everyone has a conviction of doing their job, whether it's cutting, screening, moving, passing, whatever. We didn't do any of that. And then that's the first time all game where we actually had 5 guys execute what was being asked for us to do. We made a shot, you know, and then we got to stop. And then we didn't jog it off the court. We actually attacked. And then guess what happened? Nelson Darius gets a corner 3 off our dribble, drive, and pass. And now that, you know, we could be a good team. We're not right now. You know, we're not. And the reason we're not is because we've changed our behaviors. We've changed our approach. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe I need to stand up, and we're playing like, you know what? Maybe I need to stand up and just clap and clap so people think I'm coaching. You know, I coach in practice. I coach in the film. Guys ain't doing what they're supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? Walk around the sideline and act like a clown? That ain't happening.
Franco Lemo was on the bench for the second half. Was he hurt or just displeased, or what was the reason there?
I wanted to have a conversation with him about my job security. Hard to talk with him when he's in the game.